Today on this episode of Miami Geeks Weekly Movie Updates, we're going to be talking about Tim Burton's developing a live-action Addams Family movie. Really? I mean, okay, but really. Anyways, Disney releases the Mandalorian recap to help you catch up with Season 1 before starting Season 2. And a live-action Assassin's Creed is in the works with Netflix. All this and much more on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Movie Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Puncher305, and with me as always, old school movie specialist, Uncle Willie.
Every time we do one of these things, I wait for you to ask me how I'm doing. You never do.
Oh, okay.
But that's all right. Because
No, it's fine. I can ask you now.
I mean, all right. I'll tell you what I was going to answer.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me what you're going to answer then.
No, just go ahead and ask me.
Oh, really? That's kind of rude, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you interrupted me.
Well, yeah, you interrupted me from interrupting you to asking a question.
Incorrect. You introduced me.
Yes.
I was just making a comment about the fact that you didn't ask how I was doing, and I was waiting for that because I had an answer for you. Now you have to ask me.
Okay. Well, hey, Willie, how you feeling?
I'm alive, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker. Some pies, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. First prize, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker.
Yes. And this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. Description out below, all in caps. Copy the promo code, click on the link, put it on your shopping cart, and bam, save 10% on your next purchase order. And also within that description area, we have timestamps, which is pretty much we're going to be talking about a lot of things today, guys. And if you just want to listen to certain things, by all means, click on them. But if you want to listen to the whole podcast, that's awesome. And make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come up with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week. 2 video game podcasts in the beginning and the end of the week, and 1 movie podcast smack that in the middle. And now, let's get started. So, Willie, that was actually pretty nice. I like the way that kind of went through. I like it. High five all around, guys. Well, just only you and me, but, you know.
Whatever. What, you think you're on radio now?
Yeah. Podcast radio.
Whatever.
Well, guys.
Great. I can imagine right now. The country's gone crazy. Crazy with crazy glue.
Oh, God. I'm not wearing pants. News 11.
Yes. Kentucky Fried Movie. Fabulous movie. As a matter of fact, play that clip.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
So good. So good. I love it.
I love it too.
Guys, well, today we're going to be talking about a lot of things, so bear with us and hold on tight. Like, for instance, Disney releases the Mandalorian recap just to help you catch up for Season 2 in 90 seconds, which it's pretty cool because it's all little clips of every freaking episode to catch you up, just so you can be up to speed for once Season 2 comes out this Friday. That's it. You're just ready. There's nothing to hold you back.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking as a person who has not watched this,
okay,
I can imagine that the recap could be actually summed up in 10 seconds.
I can imagine that, yeah.
It'll just be a video of the child, Baby Yoda, drinking soup, followed by a guy with a bucket on his head saying, "This is the way."
Of course.
Am I wrong?
No. Keep going. You're there.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Yeah. well, yeah. You're just gonna kind of drop out some of the little main action scenes, but yeah, that's technically it. Little Yoda drinking soup and just saying "fuck it."
Okay. And all the time that I've heard people talking about the Mandalorian, and that's been a lot.
Yes.
I have never heard a single person say, "Oh my God, the action is incredible." All I've heard is that stupid rodent is cute, and this is the way.
Yeah, because those are the simple-minded people that like to add that. But in reality, it has some good action, especially from this lady from MMA. Oh, awesome. Awesome. The one that played on that was in Deadpool 1. That she was beating up Colossus.
Okay.
I forgot her name.
First of all,
Yes.
her name is not MMA.
The lady from MMA. Yeah. Come on, though.
Okay. You know her name, right?
I could no.
Well, neither do I.
Oh yeah, okay. Thanks. I'm here going. Oh, here comes the guilt trip. Fuck. And now you do this to me. Thanks, Willie. Thanks.
I'm trying to remember. Gina Carano.
Okay. There.
And I actually didn't find it. Gina Carano.
Yes.
Okay, not
Gorgeous.
MMA.
Yes. Well, she
Honestly,
is MMA lady. Yes.
When you tell me MMA lady, I think of Ronda Rousey.
No, that's second MMA lady.
No. I want to say 1A and 1B.
Okay.
Because they both embody the best qualities of, a woman in this century. One is an absolute geek who goes crazy for video games. The other one obviously likes the whole superhero thing.
Of course.
They both can kick my ass.
Yeah. I can vouch for that. That's true.
So yeah, I mean, for people who love the Mandalorian, you don't need to read Cap. For the people who wanted to get into it but didn't want to, watch all the episodes, here's your Cliff's Notes.
Yeah.
For people like me, I mean, I don't have Disney Plus anyway.
Nah, I know. So technically, all the time I talk to him, I'm like, oh my god, bro, the last episode of The Mandalorian, and he's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, you're sitting there and telling me all these wonderful things that happen in The Mandalorian, and all I'm imagining is a little two-legged rodent drinking soup while some guy in a bucket is protecting him.
Yeah, and always wanted cheeky fingers.
No, it's Chicky Nuggies.
Cheeky nuggies.
Get it right.
Well, it's fine with me. It's all dandy, and I just want to hear Danny just say chicky fingies.
I just want to put out there that Chicky Nuggies from The Child is not the same thing as Chicky Nuggies, man. I was going there.
I know you were.
I was going there.
Oh God.
But anyway,
yeah.
To continue.
So, besides the whole thing with the Mandalorian, guys, we also have a little leak from the Falcon and Winter Soldier merchandise, which shows off Baron Zemo's new look, which is not much of a leak, being that they showed it in the trailer, and it shows that Baron Zemo's wearing that how we like to say a winter's mask, the purple winter mask with the coat that looks just like in the comics, actually.
Yeah. First, I'd like to say that I find it increasingly funny that things like this get leaked when the merchandising comes up. Merchandising. But second, the big reveal. He looks sort of kind of like what he looked like in the comic books.
Yeah. Which I guess it's a leak for the people that saw the movie and didn't see him, not even closely resembling anything like the character. I guess is a big shocker for them. That's okay, I guess.
I mean, for people who didn't know who Zemo was, it's just probably going to mean nothing to them.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's Zemo. Okay, he has a purple stocking on his head.
Yeah. Whatever the case is, it's there, and I'm ready for it because I want to see this freaking show like now.
But seriously, I love how it's always merchandise that goes and leaks things like this.
Yeah, it's
like there was a leak that showed, a action figure, like little tiny action figures on sale in Walgreens that showed off Baron Zemo, but without the mask, and they showed John Walker's Captain America.
Yeah,
which we did see when they did show the one trailer of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Of course.
But it's always merchandising.
Always. The merchandise is what leaks to everybody.
Always. It's always what lets the cat out of the bag. I think it's funny.
It's pretty haha funny. Also in news, guys, the Moon Knight series on Disney Plus gets a director finally. We already got Oscar Isaac, right? Oscar Isaac? Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
All right. Well, we got Oscar Isaac already playing the Moon Knight, but now we have Mohammed Diab.
Diab.
Okay,
Diab.
thank God I said it right. I was gonna say Dibs Diab, but well, yeah, Mohammed Diab. He's on board to direct this. There's no official confirmation about Diab, but his best-known Egyptian political thriller for Cairo,
Cairo.
God,
Cairo.
am I going Spanish for everything for a apparent reason?
You know what? When it's something that you don't understand, you automatically default to Spanish.
Yeah, you know what? That's weird.
What Cario? That motherfucker owes me money.
Right? That's Samama Beach.
Ese puto.
Es un descarado que me dé dinero hoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. Yeah,
so
so
my way.
My God. Yeah, damn. Thank you, Willie, for pointing that shit out. I really never realized until I'm like, wait a minute, am I trying to say this shit in Spanish? Fuck.
Yes. Now, we know that Jeremy Slater is the showrunner.
Yes.
And he was responsible. He was partly responsible for Umbrella Academy and Netflix, which everyone keeps telling me is wonderful and I haven't seen yet.
Actually, it's really good.
I still have an issue with Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight.
Yeah, I mean, at least it leaves oh my God, we just talked about this yesterday. It leaves this guy out for other movies though.
Well, I'm not saying anything bad about Oscar Isaac because he is a great actor.
Indeed.
I'm not going to forgive him for Apocalypse, but I'm going to go on a limb and say it wasn't his fault. He worked with what he was given.
Yeah, that's true. And then he also did Star Wars, which he did really good in that movie as well.
He again did as well as can be expected because that's what he was given.
Correct.
But, all right, this is going to be something that people may get upset about. I get it, and I don't care. Because we're in this whole kick now about representation.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to be represented.
Indeed.
All right, Mark Spector, the guy who was Moon Knight in the comic books, is Jewish. Does the actor that play him have to be Jewish? No. Would be nice.
Yeah. It would be kind of cool to have to see
Would
something
be
like
nice.
that be
You know what?
Yeah.
You want to have a Jewish person as a superhero? Sure, why not? Jewish superhero, go. But no, Oscar Isaac, who again is a wonderful actor, is from Guatemala, and unless there's a reboot of Welcome Back, Kotter happening, there's no Epstein because Epstein, if you remember, was a Puerto Rican Jew.
Wow.
Said by him. I'm not trying to cast aspersions. I'm not trying to I ain't racist.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, that's exactly what a racist person would say. I'm not racist, but
I got this one Jewish friend.
But no, Epstein said himself he was a Puerto Rican Jew. I don't know how that happens, but all right.
We could work with it, right?
Whatever. Is it going to kill the movie? No, it's not. Oscar Isaac is a wonderful actor, and I'm sure he'll do a very good job.
I'm sure about it as well. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse.
Here's the thing. You get to, maybe not with Moon Knight, but you got to remember that when you cast a superhero, when you cast someone to play a superhero, that person basically becomes that superhero in the eyes of people who watch.
But what about Wolverine, though?
Let me get there.
Okay, go ahead.
I was going to go in and then go in a different direction. See, you're trying to take the steering wheel from the driver.
Sorry.
Like, you say the name Chris Evans right now. It takes a person who knows about these things to remember that he was the Human Torch in Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
He was. And those, I'm not going to say horrible, they just weren't good. But in those subpar Fantastic Four movies, he was the Human Torch. Anybody remembers him for that now? Mm-hmm. No. Does anybody remember that he was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World as Lucas Lee?
Jeez.
No, but he was there. Everyone sees him and they see immediately Captain America. I'm willing to bet there's people that go and see future Chris Evans movies. Oh my God, it stars Captain America? And yes, you brought up the ultimate one when we're talking about things like this, and that's Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. That man will forever be known as Wolverine.
Always.
And it sucks. But he was arguably to some the best thing about the original X-Men movies.
I can agree. He was pretty awesome.
I will still hold out a candle for X-Men 2. X-Men 2 was really good. Was well done in my opinion. Not just because of the whole thing where Bobby Drake, Iceman, came out as gay, but Nightcrawler looked awesome. But yes, Wolverine.
Freaking awesome, dude. I cannot forget that.
I get it. Wolverine. To the point where there's you brought this up, that there's a whole thing where Marvel supposedly reached out to Hugh Jackman.
Indeed. It's
to
true.
reprise the role. As a recap, Hugh Jackman had left the X-Men franchise saying the only way he'll come back is if Marvel gets the rights. Well, now that they have the rights, and it seems that Kevin Feige is calling his bluff.
Oh, man. Can you imagine if he comes back? And to do everything with Deadpool and everything. Oh, please.
Not just the whole thing with Deadpool. I want to see them, like, if it were up to me, I'd like to see them retcon him into fighting alongside Captain America in the original movie.
That'd be awesome.
But I gotta be honest, the nerd in me comes out, and I start thinking ridiculous things.
I don't know.
Like, what if Wolverine came back? Like, what if Hugh Jackman did a Wolverine thing?
Okay.
Like, he didn't come back as the actual Wolverine, but he did a thing where he was supposedly, he was still Logan. And instead of doing a thing where, he's running around and slashing people and stuff like that, they put him in a talk show, like a Canadian talk show, where he's sitting alongside like another famous Canadian person. Like, I don't know. Like, my brain, again, my nerd brain. Like, if he goes next to Rick Moranis as Bob McKenzie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro.
And he's being interviewed on Conan. Let's say he's on Conan. Forget about Canadian talk show. He's on Conan. And their thing is Canadian superstars. And they have Logan next to Bob McKenzie.
Hey there. How you doing there, eh?
Hey, I heard you're from Canada, eh? Hey, how about we have a Molson's, eh? Hey, shut up, kid. Sick, an adamantium claws. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just trying to be nice, eh?
Oh, God. We're always nice, eh?
It's stupid.
It's
and
so
then, of course,
dope.
somewhere around there, Deadpool shows up because Ryan Reynolds.
Of course. Oh my God, man. Can we just pick your brain for one podcast one day and just be picking Willie's brain?
You know what? That's an idea.
That is a thought.
That is an idea. You know what? Bookmark that.
I will.
But let's go back to the regularly scheduled program before it goes completely off the rails.
Yes. Let's shout, because I have that in my head right now. I'm like, Wolverine, Bob McKenzie.
Wolverine and Bob McKenzie sharing a Molson's. Come on. If that's not the key to world peace, then nothing is.
Well, let's see about this one, Willie. Letitia Wright says that an all-female Avengers movie is only a matter of time to come out.
Okay.
Yes.
Letitia.
I don't see it. I just see L-E-T.
I'm going to tell you know what? This is an audio podcast, but we have a video on YouTube. I'm going to demand that we add a Gabs misspells something counter. The Punisher mispronouncing. It's a drinking game. Every time he mispronounces something, take a shot.
I don't think our audience can handle that. I'm sorry.
If you make it through the entire podcast, you'll be dead, and it's not our fault.
Or you have an amazing freaking liver.
Or you're me.
Yeah.
My liver keeps up. It's my stomach that has the problem. But anyway, Letitia Wright.
Letitia Wright says that an all-female Avengers movie is only a matter of time. And that's pretty much it. Like that they had a talk with Kevin Feige and all these people about what about a female Avengers? Because since everyone's gone crazy for Endgame and they saw that, all the ladies kind of like got together and whatnot, she's kind of saying like, it's only a matter of time when they make one, and that would be pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm all for it, to be honest, to see an all-female Avengers.
Now,
yes,
the we should talk about. Yes, that was a great girl power moment, but a lot of people got annoyed with that.
Huh.
Because they're like, they're forcing this woke consciousness thing of women, whatever. People, there is an all-female Avengers already in the comic books.
Yeah,
it's called A Force.
Yeah.
Now, there only happen to be two established members so far of the original proper A Force. But considering how the MCU likes to toy with using the comics as just a reference, I can easily see an A-Force starring Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, which is going to have her own Disney Plus series.
Yep.
Rescue, Pepper Potts' character, which is, I think, the least liked. I'd say that sucks, but I get it. A woman who sells $300 dildos shouldn't be wearing the Iron Man armor. Whatever. Okay, she does. Get over it.
Or vagina scented candles.
I see. Okay, so we have Captain Marvel, we have She-Hulk, we have Rescue. I'll throw in Valkyrie there. Because why not? If you say no, because not Valkyrie, because she's not a big enough name, all right, throw Jane Foster Thor. She's being established.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
And just throw, two more women in there. You have a bunch. Yeah. Shuri, Mantis. You can have a time-displaced Gamora. Nebula? But you know what? Get over it, people. There's going to be one. Eventually, they're going... You know why? Because it's going to make money.
Yeah. Money
An
counts.
all-female superhero troupe is going to make money because women are going to want to see it, and if they have a significant other, they're going to tell their significant other, "Hey, let's go see it." It's either this or 50 Shades.
Yeah, and here's a fun fact, fellas: women like comic books too.
And if they don't have a significant other, girl party, they're going to go and they're going to get a group of women, and they're going to go and watch this, and they're going to be like, "Yes, yes."
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. I'll be there because, fuck, I like anything that has to do comic book related. And if they're going to have an all-empowering, female cast, I'm down with it. I want to see if it's a good storyline, awesome. If it's going to be like, kind of like bland or whatever, then yeah, we'll talk about it. But I'm still going to go see it because that's our thing. We like to see what's up with these movies.
I like to keep up with these movies because I'm 100% invested.
Of course.
And the way I see it is an all-woman Avengers, where we're going to go girl power, all a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of women in one place.
Yeah.
I'm not attached.
Ladies.
Maybe one of them is like, doesn't have any standards. And maybe she'll take me on, like whatever.
If any lady has listened to this, you could comment down below and we can schedule a conversation with Willie.
You don't want to schedule a conversation with me.
Oh,
God. You, if a woman's ever going to get interested in me, it's going to be because either I'm fixing a computer and she's like, okay, fixing computers gets me hot.
So hot.
Or she catches me at a bar somewhere and is like, okay, this half drunk guy is kind of funny.
Well, you are hilarious, so it's no lie.
Well, I mean, they need to see that, and they had to get past the fact that I look like a Latino Shrek.
Donkey.
That once they get past both those things, I may have a chance.
Oh no, absolutely, but you'll be fine, I think.
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is a thing.
But speaking about the fans, and
and OnlyFans,
Oh God, did I just say that shit like that? No, man.
Yes,
like
you did.
no,
Yes,
not
you did.
OnlyFans.
I said OnlyFans, and you said, speaking of fans, the segue was good. Just own it.
I am. So James Gunn says that in DC didn't protect any of the characters for the Suicide Squad movie. Guys, in his tweet, he's pretty much saying that anything is gonna go. So I hope you guys don't get too attached to certain characters because they might just die. And James Gunn is saying that DC didn't put any protection on any character. So yikes. Willie?
I am of two minds of this.
Okay, go ahead.
There's one side of me that looks at this and says, all right, everyone except Harley Quinn is dead.
Okay, I see that too. All right.
Because seriously, who gives a fuck about Captain Boomerang?
Nobody does. He's actually just a funny character in there, at least.
And there's way too many of them. There's going to be some bodies.
I say Captain Polka Dot or Mr. Polka Dot, whatever the fuck his name is. He should
I don't
be dead.
know. Cousin Jose is the one who's the DC expert. I do Marvel.
Yes.
Seriously. No one is going to be happy, and my one way of thinking, no one will be happy if Harley Quinn's gone.
Oh no, nobody's gonna be happy, man.
That's
That
the
is
fan favorite.
the star. That is the star of this freaking movie.
After that, anything is game. Then there's the other half of me that says, hold on a second. This movie is coming out soon enough. It's going to be in 2021. Flashpoint isn't a final thing. Maybe DC is like, well, this shit worked in Avengers.
Oh God!
And kill her off just to bring her back.
You know what, Willie? You're giving me too much effort. I mean, you're giving too much.
Too much effort.
Not
What,
too
you want
much
me
effort.
you want me to give you less effort? Harley Quinn, pretty.
Okay, there we go. Much
That's enough effort for you?
Oh, that's all the effort I needed. That's all. Makes
And
me happy.
yeah, Margot
actually.
Robbie is beautiful, but it has nothing to do with anything.
Oh no, yeah, but still, you're giving too much credit also for this shit for having that type of a thought. Because oh my God, come on, really?
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
I
tell you
know
what.
Barry's gonna fuck up the time and everything, the whole Speed Force and shit, all that crap, all that crap.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck up the Speed Force, and he's gonna the Tuesday will become Wednesday. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria, whatever. But I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
would you be surprised if all of a sudden they pulled Flashpoint, everybody's alive?
No, I wouldn't be surprised. I would just be like, Marvel did it.
Yeah. So whatever. I mean, whatever it is, I just want this movie to be good.
Yeah, same here,
Like,
dude.
Of all the DC movies that upset me, the one that upset me the most was Suicide Squad because they almost had me believing.
Almost.
Like I was almost there. I was ready to drink the Kool-Aid. But then I saw someone drop dead, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not drinking that.
Oh, their heads pop off, which is just funnier.
Well, that's Kingsman, and that's art.
Yeah, that's beautiful, actually. But
My favorite thing in Kingsman,
Huh?
my favorite scene in the entire movie is the one scene that everybody hates.
which one is it? The one with Samuel Jackson throwing up, or
No.
which one?
Where he tells the princess that he's gonna save the world, and she says what she says.
Oh yeah.
I find it incredibly humorous because it's out of nowhere. People are like, "Oh, that's so juvenile." Just like a man. Listen, it was funny.
Yeah. It did have its humor. I remember that part.
And let's be honest, if anyone's ever going to motivate a man,
That will.
that's it. That's it.
That will. And for those that don't know what the hell we're talking about, look it up. You'll understand.
Yeah, we're not playing that scene.
No, because we have morals.
This is no. Who said anything about Time out.
Yes.
You have morals?
I'm just saying. Shit.
When the fuck did you have the absolute nerve, the gall, to get some morals?
Oh, I don't know. I went to Walmart. They had a 2-for-1 special, and I just got
Bruh, no. What the fuck you think this is, a Disney broadcast?
one. No.
I don't play it because it's a little, quite a bit salacious. Okay,
A
but
little cheeky. Yes.
it's not because I'm moral.
Oh, okay. So, all right, guys, you heard it yourself. Fuck moral.
I mean, the moral of the story is fuck morals.
Yes. You see, we have points here, guys, and we follow by them to the T.
You don't.
Oh no, I'm fucked up. I don't know what y'all
I'm
talking
disappointed
about.
in you. I'm
Really?
disappointed in you.
Really? You're disappointing me. Okay. Fine, Willie. Fine.
Dale.
So back into our show. Tomb Raider 2 release date is now unknown, and I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen the first movie because I didn't care. I didn't
All
care.
right, it's being delayed because of the human malware.
Yeah, we
get
all
it.
know that already. You know, it was originally set for March 19th.
I
But
didn't have an interest in seeing the original movie. Not for any reason other than I don't care about a Tomb Raider movie. So knowing that there's a part 2 doesn't matter to me.
no, it doesn't
although-
matter at all.
Although there's one little twist about this that actually makes me laugh.
Go ahead.
And that's that Ben Wheatley is the director of Tomb Raider 2.
Mhm.
And he just signed on to be the director for the Meg 2. And if I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah,
that doesn't have a date.
it doesn't have a date either. Talk about fucking weird.
Now, if you were
Yes.
to tell me that there was a movie where Lara Croft is set to find the ultimate treasure, and it just happens to be guarded by the Meg, I'm 100% in.
That'll be a thought. That will be a thought. It will be a thought.
I am 100% in.
All right. Let's see. Let's fucking see. Because that would be awesome to see. I'm not going to lie. I saw Meg and I just couldn't stop laughing. It was just I'm sorry to say this. It was an Asian buffet.
I was kind of disappointed, only because Jason Statham. Now who's mispronouncing things now, Willie?
60 gave,
Jason's-
1 win.
Jason Statham didn't smack it on the head and said, "Shut up, Meg."
God. He had to say it like in freaking Family Guy. Shut up, Meg.
No, he's got to say it like Jason said, "Shut up, Meg," and then start dancing in gold.
Oh, stop. Stop. No.
I am not
stop.
going to stop bringing that up. Play it.
Fucking Christ, Willie.
That's
really?
Jason Statham, ladies and gentlemen.
That
is
nobody
Jason
was ready
Statham.
for that. Nobody was
And
ready for
that's
that.
why it's amazing.
Nobody was ready for that. Just like the same way nobody's ready for a live action Assassin's Creed movie or TV show on Netflix. And that I'm kind of interested because the movie, well, it didn't do too good. And they're doing a live action Assassin's Creed for Netflix as a show. So I don't know. Willie, what are your thoughts about just this alone? I mean, I'm just kind of like, okay, you know, Netflix has their ups and downs, but lately for TV shows and stuff like that, they're pretty much on the money, and they've been doing pretty good. I'm not gonna really bash them on that part, at least on TV shows.
This is going to dip into the video game aspects, but we have to because, I mean, it's a movie based on a video game.
Yeah.
The one thing that I've always thought would be a limiting factor when making anything Assassin's Creed related is the whole storyline of Abstergo, the company that has that thing where you put the helmet on the person that was a descendant of the assassins, and you get to see their past life.
Oh God.
I've never seen how that could be and made into a coherent movie or TV series. Maybe with the fact that they'll have it split up into episodes, it'll work out better. The
Maybe.
movie was a shit show.
No, the movie was fucking horrible.
It was an absolute shit show, and so it just made the whole concept even muddier in my head. Can it be done? Maybe. Should it? That's not for me to answer.
Yeah.
I personally will not be that interested in it, but I wasn't interested in The Witcher until Netflix didn't completely fuck it up.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I like that one.
So we'll see. I say we hit the next few ones quick,
Okay.
like fast paced.
Okay, even quicker. So, next story. Tim Burton is developing a live-action Addams Family adaptation. So, I think that's going to be kind of weird because I don't really care about it. I love the movie. I love the movies a lot. I don't really care about seeing a live-action Addams Family, especially on what they're going to put it on October. That's it, because all year round I want to see it. I don't care for it.
I don't want to see a live action Addams Family that does not star Raul Julia and Angelica Houston.
Of course!
Yeah.
The Addams Family is to a point now where I think people are tired of the joke. The animated one made $200 million worldwide.
Yeah.
It was only a $76 million budget. Great. Tim Burton making a movie, you'll go through $76 million just in special effects.
Only. And they're all going to be depressing inside.
That's my take.
Yeah. So,
here's one for you.
go.
Children of the Corn, the reboot. It's going to be released, but only in 2 theaters.
Only in 2 theaters.
And both of them are in Sarasota, Florida.
Oh my
Cue
God.
the Florida Man jokes.
Right there, and right there.
Right? Fake. Children of the Corn. So now you know the origin story of Florida Man.
Yeah, technically.
He was one of the Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Also, Willie, I'm going to probably be butchering this name, so please, by all means, you can go on this one.
Genndy Tartakovsky.
Yeah, I was going to kill that name.
The man, the myth, the legend. Creator of such series as Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, and Samurai Jack, has a new animated series coming out called Unicorn Warriors Eternal.
Oh, God.
It's going to be in both Cartoon Network and HBO Max.
Whoa, okay. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. He also did the 3 Hotel Transylvania movies.
Which I
The man is-
freaking love that movie.
I love those movies. I really do. Even though Adam Sandler's in it.
Blah, blah, blah. But anyways, let's go down to the nitty gritty, which this is the one that I actually wanted to talk about. And it's Borat 2 fan raises $80,000 and climbing for a pranked babysitter. Willie, the show is, this is all you right here because we got to talk. Go ahead.
Why is it me?
Because you brought this up and I was actually like in awe
Okay.
when I saw this.
I saw the original Borat. I have not seen Borat subsequent movie film. I wasn't too much of a fan of the first one. It's funny as hell, but it's funny at the expense of people who don't know no better. Is that humor? Yes, it is. Is it cool? Not necessarily. And this is an example. This woman, Janice Jones, she was the babysitter who was supposedly looking after Borat's 15-year-old daughter, who was an adult actress from Bulgaria. She, of course, was completely in the dark about the fact that this was a parody film, and she only got paid $3,600 in total for playing what turns out to be, from what I understand, a decent enough part in the movie.
Yeah.
That exposes one of the things that people have problems with regarding these kind of movies. It exploits people for monetary gain. Okay, I will be the first one to tell you that I found it funny that it caught Rudy Giuliani essentially putting his pants on, his hand on his pants at the thought of, maybe being with a 15-year-old. and you can take that however the hell you want.
Oh, no, it's hilarious.
But a bunch of people end up getting exploited for this kind of stuff, and the aforementioned Miss Janice Jones is one of them. This movie's going to make a good amount of money because Amazon didn't pay Sacha Baron Cohen $35 to do this. But just to show how wonderful people can be, her pastor decided to, set up a GoFundMe for her. She's a woman who got hit hard because of the pandemic. She's out of work. She needs money. If she would have gotten paid more than just the $3,600, it would have helped her out. He set it up saying, they put a goal of $100,000. Whether or not they thought they'd get that much is besides the point. It's at 80 grand
close.
right now. They're at 80 grand right now.
No, they're past that.
Oh, no. But they reached 80 grand.
Okay, yeah, they reached the 80. That's correct.
You can argue that Sacha Baron Cohen would have had to pay her more if she were a unionized actress, because SAG-AFTRA would have really fought for her to get paid more. And she probably would have gotten residuals depending on how good her agent was. Sacha Baron Cohen going around and acting a fool to make other people look stupid and make money off of that, take that as you will.
So technically...
Is it funny? Is it funny? Yes, it is.
It is. It's hilarious. And the fact that he's just a one-person jackass because...
But think of it this way. Had he punked you...
Oh, yeah.
How happy would you be about it?
Oh, no, I've been fucking livid. But then I'll be like, well, I got $3,000 out of it, so fuck it.
Yeah, but you got $3,000 for being a jerkwad in a movie that made more than $3,600.
Oh no, yeah. There's gonna be a talk about that. Like afterwards, I'm like, you better give me a waiver. Or there's gonna be a percentage coming in once this movie makes a certain amount.
Now, you want to get livid?
Yeah.
See how you feel about this one.
Go ahead.
I saved this one for you.
Oh, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a segment where we normally trade articles around to try to horrify each other. I didn't really want to horrify this man because Punisher's been through a lot. We've all have been through a lot.
Of course.
But I want to see how you feel about this.
Go.
What do you think of when I say the name Top Gun?
Tom Cruise. Just Tom Cruise and the planes and all that shit.
And awesomeness, maybe?
Oh yeah, of course. And and Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins is the 80s. He's not Top Gun.
Well, but he has a song.
Yes, he does, because he's the 80s.
Because that's right. That's why you said it.
Do you think about fines?
Fines? Fines? Wait. Fines.
As in being fined?
No. Why?
Turns out, for those who don't know, Top Gun is more than just an awesome movie of awesomeness. It's also a flight training school that the Navy holds, where the best of the best supposedly get trained.
All right.
Well, apparently, one of the things that they have as a rule in the Top Gun flight school is if you quote the movie, you're fined $5.
What?
How do you feel about that?
Oh, they can go fuck themselves, bro. Up their asses.
That's actually kind of funny, except that it would piss me off.
It's stupid. What the fuck? You're gonna get fined $5 for using a quote on that damn movie?
And how can you not? That's like me going to Dallas and not quoting from the best little whorehouse in Texas.
Oh, no. It's stupid.
I remember years ago, not a joke. Years ago, I was working for a company. Well, you know what company? The one that had me working till midnight.
Of course, I know.
And we had to go to a corporate meeting in Texas. And the entire time I was there, I only had two things in my head. One, why haven't I tried a Whataburger yet? And two, I had Dom DeLuise in my head singing, "Play the clip."
Texas has a whorehouse in it. Lord have mercy on our souls.
Texas has a horror house in it.
Lord have mercy on our souls.
I'll expose them.
I laugh. You know, it's funny now. When I was a kid, I heard that, and I'm like, "Mommy, what's a whorehouse?" And she told me to shut up and go to bed.
I love it. I love it.
But here's a little conversation I wanted to have with you.
Yes.
This is a little maybe thing that Screen Rant came up with. And initially I'm like, shut up. But then I thought about it and I'm like, I get it. What's been the problem with Spider-Verse movies so far?
Coño, the only Spider-Verse movie I know is, Into the Spider-Verse, and
Well,
I
when I say
can't see any wrong.
when I say Spider-Verse movies, I'm talking about movies that involve Spider-Man's, circle.
okay, which it's
So-
technically the whole time is we see Uncle Ben dying.
Okay. Now, we've had two Spider-Man movies that have been in the MCU. And we have a third one coming on. Right. Fine.
Got it.
Now, one of the big Spider-Verse things, in other words, characters that are in that universe, is Venom. What was the biggest problem that you had with Venom?
That he was part of Sony, and they didn't establish the fact that there has to be Spider-Man if he can get the emblem on his chest.
Okay, that's a good one. What would be a second problem with Venom?
The second problem, he was in New York.
Well, he's supposed to be in New York. Everything happens in New York. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
Yeah, I know.
The Cuban Missile Crisis happened in New York.
Yeah.
The Hindenburg
Yeah.
crashed in New York. The Titanic, New York sank it. Everybody knows that. But how about the fact that he wasn't violent enough?
Huh? You know what?
Because
I kind of not agree with that, because I kind of found him all right. I guess he was just the character.
he wasn't
to be
violent
honest.
enough. He wasn't violent enough. People, one complaint that I had was that they didn't go far enough on Venom being pretty gruesome.
Well,
Hello.
yeah, that's true.
He eats people's heads. Unless the person has a hat on his head that says Chupa Chup, it's not a cool thing. But okay, what if Sony were to embrace the whole R rating and decide to make
that'd be
the
awesome.
second Venom? Because the second Venom is going to have Carnage, and as bad as Venom is, Carnage is worse.
Yeah,
All right, what have they decided? They decided to embrace the R rating.
I'm okay with that.
And if they decided to embrace the R rating, would they ask the MCU for a loaner?
Oof.
Because there's another character who just happens to thrive with an R rating
Our boy
that
Deadpool.
Marvel doesn't seem to be doing too much with. Yes, our boy Deadpool.
That would be a thought. I mean, I'm not sure how far could we get with him being in freaking LA, but let's see.
Let's go ahead and take this, because Screen Rant suggested it as a way for Sony and Marvel to, keep their relationship going and maybe give Marvel an out, because that they're going to have problems with an R-rated Deadpool under the Disney brand.
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious out is, well, just put him in Fox. He's been in Fox for his first two movies. Why not just keep him there? But what if they did something where Deadpool and Spidey went after Venom and well, no, because Venom is sort of kind of an anti-hero.
Yeah. he
So
is.
okay, Venom fights Carnage, but Spidey and Deadpool help. And what if they went the full rated R?
That'd be awesome.
It'd be difficult to see Spidey doing it, but I can see Deadpool doing it. And the one thing that made me realize how cool it would be, Venom Pool is a thing.
That'd be awesome. That'd be fucking awesome, actually.
Like the Earth 90211 version of Deadpool is the host for Venom. They're gonna do a Spider-Verse. Do it completely. There's a Deadpool verse. And Marvel's not gonna go in and come up with things like Headpool and Groot Pool, which are actual real things that actually exist. How happy would you be to see a Deadpool with a head only version of himself on his belt fighting a huge tree?
I have no comment because I will pay to see that shit.
I would pay vast amounts of money to see something that bonkers.
Oh no, it'll be fucking bizarre because I'm just gonna have all the questions and I'm just gonna want to see it. Just want to see it over and over again until I'm completely satisfied.
Yeah. And if I have to go and make it even more awesome, Earth 101's Groot was also a host.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy because I would love to see all that.
That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's too bad that Sony and Marvel kind of don't like each other that much.
Just a tad.
I mean, Sony and Disney. At any moment now, I'm waiting for Disney to just buy Sony. I said it before. They could probably buy Sony. Like, outside of Spider-Man, I challenge you to name me one consistent moneymaker for Sony in the movies. I'm looking it up right now.
Fuck.
Hotel Transylvania.
That's a Sony, yeah.
What, you're gonna do a sausage party too?
I don't think they'll go that
I
far.
mean, that'd be crazy, and I'd love it because Sausage Party was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
After that, you have Men in Black, Triple X, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and the splendor that was the Emoji Movie.
Oh, I love everything. The Emoji Movie was, can I say it? Meh.
Now, if Disney were to buy Sony, would you end up with a Karate Kid 3?
Maybe.
Would they think it's a good idea to make another Annie?
I don't think it's a good idea.
I mean, say what you want to say, but it was kind of jarring to see an Annie starring Jamie Foxx. Another Smurfs?
No.
Oh,
no.
Jesus, another Smurfs.
Actually, the newer ones now, I'll be okay with that. Not the other. No, not the one with Neil Patrick Harris. No.
Just Smurfs. Burn them all.
Smurfs.
But anyway, that's just me. Just, musing. Just thinking about things that I shouldn't be thinking about because they don't pay me money to do these things.
Yeah, that is true. They don't. We can't.
They should.
They should. But
I have
won't.
much better ideas than they do.
Oh no, you do. You have all the ideas. That's why you're Willy, the idea boy.
I am Uncle Willie, the guy who has ideas.
He is. And guys, with that being said, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next shit, dude. On your next purchase. On your next purchase order. Yeah, just fuck. I forgot my whole segment. Shit. Damn it. Thanks, Willie. Thanks. But guys, yes, use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. All in caps, description down below. And of course, please make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so no one come up with this amazing news which is 3 times a week. Two, you see, Willie? Yeah. On a certain time, I fail. On a certain time, I fail. And 8:40 right now is my time.
Play the clip.
So you saying you're down?
Down like a clown, Charlie. Down like a clown, Charlie. Down like a clown, Charlie.
So yes, 2 video game podcasts in the beginning and the end of the week, and 1 movie podcast smack that in the middle. All right, guys. So we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.